Okay, so another beautiful day out there. Good bit of rain we're having. So today I'm going to be showing you, this is the best time to check out your windows, your weather stripping, things like that in your old vehicles. Got them out by the door, let the rain pour, and you can see if you have any issues with your windows, moldings, seals, anything you want to call it. So it's all dry here. You can see there's a little bit of wetness here, so I'm not too sure if that's the window or not, but the window, or the rain is coming down straight, hitting the window, and it's trickling down, of course, but I can't see why the rain would come in through the window at the lip, so I'm not sure if that is just condensation or not from this van being outside for a few months. So it's just this corner, you can see it's dripping down, so that needs to be replaced. I'll talk about this wetness over here later, but you can see she's dry over here, just a little bit of wetness right here, and in your back window it's she's dry as a bone around the lip. And we go back here to the back door. Now we do have an opening here, so I'll have to fix that, but no water coming in through the back door. Now the rain is hitting pretty hard on the back door, and again with that there, it's an opening. And we go over to this side, and I'm not sure if you can see all that good in the video, but she's dry around the lip, and the sliding door, it's all dry pretty good. I find the weather stripping is actually half decent, you know. It's not too bad. The only spot that I've seen through all the weather stripping for the windows is this little crack here, and a little split right there. But I'm gonna probably get some rubber moisturizer or something like that to soften the rubber a little bit. You can feel that it's very, very stiff and hard, so you know, it's 40 odd years old, so it just needs to be moistened up, and that would be that. And also, if you're having a problem with the window, what would I say, if it's falling out, this is the way to replace it, and I'm going to show you that now in a minute what I mean. You take that screw up there and this one here, and then you open it up this way, and she would leave the body, of course, the window, and the same thing goes for this one. Now I'm having a problem with that. You can see in the previous videos I can't close it either because it's not sitting properly, so I'm going to leave it like that so the window don't fall out. But I'm going to show you here that she was slipping out of this chrome piece, and the whole window was coming down and the chrome was staying there, and you can see a bend right here where the window slipped from the chrome. But when you open this up and undo those screws, your window will basically almost fall out. You gotta lift it out, and it's on these little hinges here, and you can slide the window out, and that's how you can replace the side windows here, and also those side windows if you have the option swing out windows. And also I'm having a problem with the roof. It's sweating like crazy, so I need to get at that before if I put up a headliner, because the headliner will just get wet and sag down, and mold or whatever will stay there inside. And you can see I still got the drip on the old ventilation, but this is a 9x9, believe it or not. The campers, or RVs, whatever you want to call it, they're 14x14, so they would be roughly about right here, and more over onto that lip, and more back this way and the other way. So I'm not sure if you would be able to put a 14x14 in without removing this beam here and this one. So I'm not sure if you line it up or not, but these things are these are 9x9s, and the average are 14x14. So I couldn't find any replacement of these, so I'm going to have to take it down and refurbish it. And you can see screws, you know, everything is meant to be taken apart, and I'll put a new mesh up there. You can actually feel that's actually metal. The new ones today are they're not metal. You can actually feel this metal is crazy, you know. I've done things years ago. You know, and also too, the old white metal is very rough now. So it's great for if you want to sand it and paint it a different color, body color. I may paint this black. And of course the lid on top, where you can see outside when you open it up, that's also a bright metal color. You can also paint that too. You know, once it's taken off the roof of the vehicle, you can do whatever you want. But I think that there was problems with this before. Maybe with the arm that opens up the door on top is kind of broke or something, because someone had put a box on top, a metal box, which, God, you know, what a mess they made. And you can see the tapping screws gone through the body. I may have to fill all them holes, which is ridiculous that they did that without replacing anything in the. They put themselves through more work than what, you know, what they did. So, you know, it's got to be something with this arm that holds the door up. I'm thinking maybe it's let go or something, and the top kept opening and closing, and that's why they put that metal lid on top. I don't know, but glad to see that. You can really hear the water, the rain coming down there now. I got the door open. You can see the wire coming in on the floor. You can see I got the back seat taken back out again. I'll give you another look if you want around the van. Show you a few things, I guess. You can see that's how you take out the back tail lights, screws there. And there's you know, and you got your marker light right here, and behind this holds the filler neck. And I can see someone had done something before with the wiring to fix all that, but that's nothing, you know. It's absolutely nothing. I don't understand why there's a bit of water here. You know, I don't get that part at all, because all around here is bone dry. And I don't know where the water's coming from. You can see a little bit of wetness down here in this corner if my camera focus. So that don't make any sense either. Why would rain come in through the van on the bottom? Don't make sense to me at all. I don't know, but it's there. A little bit of water there. And you can see she's dry in there. I don't get that. I don't know where the van is probably shifted a little bit, and it's probably the water from the condensation from the ceiling dripping onto the floor and making its way over there. Now that was my feet prints there, but that could be it. I'm not sure. You can see the inner workings of the back door, the lock and the open handles, and you can see that's the tail lights again there. Very simple design. You can see the wire goes up and around, and there it is there. It's supposed to go inside this lip here. The wire supposed to go in there, tuck in there neatly. Of course, you can't lay it on the floor here. If you're putting cargo or whatever in, get caught up in. And you can see someone I think this was replaced, taken out, maybe marked, put into a box, but it could be been replaced. I'm not sure. Your spare tire goes here. You can see a little bit of water here too as well. You can see here, but you can see a little bit of condensation dripping right here down. And that's your sticker, of course, for your jack. That's destroyed. But you can see here, there's a little hole cut in the floor there. Just noticed that. That's for wires. Come through. I'm not sure if that's like that on the other side. I do not know what that wire is for. I'll have to check into that and tell you. when I figured it out. I'm going to go over to the other side and see. Nope, there's no wire hole there. So I'm not sure if that's something that General Motors done or someone done when they purchased the van. I don't know. And of course, has inside the lips. Everything's good. You know, she's full of rocks, as you can tell. In the previous video, she's covered with rocks. I don't understand how rocks piled up inside the van, but who knows. And I got the door fixed. As you can tell in my other videos, I got the door fixed, but I'm still having a problem. I'm going to shut this now, it's probably going to be a little loud. There you go. Now, it may be the weather stripping, that it's completely disintegrated. As you can see, gap here in the floor, and this door is completely lined up perfectly outside. When you see the body line and all that stuff, she's lined up perfect. So maybe it just needs weather stripping. I know the weather stripping on top is completely destroyed, but you can see here what I'm talking about. See that? Very loose. Now I have adjusted that, because that's an adjustment for your door, but she's adjusted all of her way, and you can see she's still very loose. So maybe it's the weather stripping. I'll put thick weather stripping on. The original weather stripping, she may go in and close in nice and tight. Maybe that's the problem. And of course, where I adjusted it, maybe I'll have to adjust it back when I put the weather stripping on. It's just, you know, those little cosmetic things that you gotta do when you're restoring a vehicle like this. Now, I don't really call it restoring now, because I'm not completely stripping this vehicle like I do with others, but I'm just showing you some ins and outs on how to do things with vans. There's not many videos, and of course that rod was missing in action in the other videos, and I got that fixed. The door is also fixed. She locks properly. Now this handle's a little different from the newer vans over the years, how that works. A little sticker still there to lock. That's it. But you know, it's just these small little things. Why she's a little wet here, maybe condensation, things like that. I gotta figure out why she's leaking. Just listen to that sound. You hear the rain hitting the metal. Yeah, and also too, I may be getting shocks for these doors. I didn't want to do too much. These doors, you just open them up, and the bloody things just keep coming back and shutting on you. And of course, there's no handle inside to open up the door again. Gotta go through the side door to open the doors again. So I may put some shocks on the hinges. You can see there was a strap, but the straps do absolutely nothing for it. And you can see over here again. So I may put those tailgate shocks that you get for those trucks and put them on, and the doors will stay open for you even though you're inside shaking the truck or the van. The doors won't close on you. So that's an idea. Stuff like that for if you're having the same problem. And of course I gotta clean out those holes. They're brutal. Very dirty. Of course they're gonna be more dirty on this side, people getting in and out, or you putting cargo in and out, but it's not too bad. And I gotta show you another thing too. This is not rust. This was another hole that was drilled. Must have been a wiring or something went through there. I do not know what the case is, but that's that. Now you can see there's a drip here now, thank be to God. You can see it. You can see a drip coming down. See the drip and hitting that. So this is something that I have to look into. You can see that's dry. It's all dry coming down through here, but she's wet right here, which is very odd because she's super dry up here. I don't understand why. It'll leak at the bottom of the window. I know the way rain go and everything goes on, tucks underneath, but I don't understand why that would be like that. You can open the window and see, oh, the moldings are very dirty. But maybe it's just the water just soaking into the old rubber. Maybe the rubber do need to be replaced. And it's coming out on the other side. So you can hear that rain coming down. Great.